of cases in which animals have been badly treated.
Torrential rainfall wreaked havoc on Houston area commuters today, causing major backups. On I-45 near Spring Stubner, traffic heading northbound was slow, while traffic heading southbound towards Houston was at a near standstill.
Grey clouds cover the sky. Heavy rain makes drivers' visibility difficult. Southeast Houston, investigators descend a forest slopeside.
All right, I'm gonna need you on this side of me, please. All right, yeah, you're my lifeline. Grab that rope.
A horse lies sideways by a river.
How long has she been in the water?
It's gonna be 3 hours now. She's tired. The only thing we could think of is when she was eating, grazing, she fell, slipped into the water.
The horse is strapped.
I'll get the horse up if the horse is going to make it, but it's going to be
I totally agree with you.
Grab me a rope or something.
An SPCA investigator places a Stetson hat on his head, shows his badge and puts on sunglasses. A 4x4 drives along the street, wrists are handcuffed. An officer reports on her walkie-talkie. Investigators hold and walk varieties of animals. Animal Cops Houston. Flood. 2 hours earlier. At the SPCA, the rain is still falling. A 4x4 reverses and is loaded with equipment. An animal rescue boat is being quickly loaded onto a truck.
Oh, slow down there!
Case, flooded bayou rescue. SPCA members are preparing their vehicles.
Let's load up.
They drive out of the car park.
Torrential downpours have rapidly changed the landscape surrounding Houston, Texas. While commuters fight to get to work, an animal fights for its life.
Cars drive along a wet highway.
Houston SPCA Chief Investigator Charles Jansen and his team are on their way to an urgent and risky rescue mission. A horse named Brandy has fallen into a flooded bayou.
She caught there. 16. Brandy! Hold on, Mama!
Brandy tries to get out.
The bayou is at the base of a 40-foot slope, and the conditions are treacherous. One false move, and the investigators could fall into the water alongside the struggling horse. Ensuring the team is fully prepared, Jansen puts the rescue plan into action.
A rope is tied round a tree.
I need an anchor point right there.
Chief Jansen prepares the horse to be rescued.
Where's Farmer at? All right, is that anchor point?
Brandy tries to get onto her feet.
Jansen needs to support the horse with straps, and after securing them through anchor points on the slope, drag her to safety.
We're going to use this as a support to get her over all these hard rocks to slide over. She's wet, so once we're set up on her.
A colleague throws down equipment.
I'm going in.
Only by entering the bayou himself can Jansen hope to maneuver the horse onto the sled.
I go.
The water's cold, the current's strong, and there's a good chance he'll have some unwelcome company. The rescue mission couldn't get more dangerous.
I need a little bit more room slack, Bubba. Slack! Thank you.
Once Jansen gets his hands on Brandy, the severity of the situation becomes evident. The fall has left her injured in several places. After more than 3 hours in the water, Jansen's worried she's hypothermic. There's no time to lose.
We're going to flip her over here to where she clears that cement embankment. Watch your leg, watch your leg, watch your leg, watch your leg.
Easy, Mama.
The team prepares to pull Brandy out.
The anchor points are now secure, but dragging a 1,000-pound horse up the hill won't be easy. Jansen's concerned that Brandy may not have the strength to survive the ordeal.
Brandy tries to stand in the river.
Pull.
A concerned onlooker wipes tears away. A helper crawls out.
It's a desperate situation, and Brandy's owners are powerless to help.
The owners stand by while Brandy lies in the water exhausted. Jansen unties red straps from around her body.
Jansen's beginning to think they might have arrived too late to save her.
The horse has been in this cold water for 3 hours, and I'll tell you right now, it's cold.
The team is determined not to give up, but with every passing minute, Brandy's chances of survival are becoming slimmer and slimmer.
most draining, physically, mentally draining. All right, we're gonna rotate here in a second. Good. Okay. All right, now pull the extra slack out of the red.
His colleagues follow his orders.
Y'all gotta hurry up, move it.
Wearing protective gear, he anxiously looks on.
You would go and get on the line. We're gonna need a lot of manpower if they pull.
The group holds onto the ropes.
If anyone sees anything going wrong, yell stop and everyone stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3, lift. Pull.
They heave on the rope in unison.
Pull! Keep going.
The entire team pulls together.
They continue to pull the rope.
5, hold what you got there.
And after a huge effort, Brandy is on the sled.
Doc, come on down.
A life jacket ensures Brandy's head stays safely above water, while Houston SPCA vet Dr. Deborah Hand maneuvers himself to evaluate her condition.
A colleague observes the doctor.
The prognosis is poor. Brandy's suffering with serious injuries and severe hypothermia.
It's not registering. It's too low of a body temperature.
An owner wipes her mouth in despair.
She's definitely hypothermic, given the conditions.
Okay,
she's going
do me a favor.
to
Go talk to the vet doc. Go talk to the owners. Find out what they want to do.
Yeah.
I'll get the horse up if the horse is going to make it, but it's going to be
I totally agree with you.
Even if the team manages to haul Brandy up the steep slope, her chances of survival would be slim. Dr. Rahan feels it would be cruel to subject her to such extreme levels of stress. And now, Brandy's owners have to make one of the toughest decisions of their lives.
Brandy sits motionless with a life jacket round her head. Animal Cops, Houston.
Look at these windows.
They really need replacing. The whole kitchen needs a refit.
That would be lovely, but how can we pay for it?
Well, I've been thinking about Saga equity release. We can do all those things that we've been putting off for years.
Saga Equity Release could help you unlock some of the value in your home. Our advice is completely free for you. Only Saga Equity Release offers a full money-back guarantee, so you have the option to cancel within the first 6 months, giving you peace of mind. The cash you get is 100% tax-free. And because it's from Saga, you know you're in good hands.
Shall I call them?
Why not? We could finally get that extension.
And we could help Debbie put a deposit on a new house.
Let's do it!
If you're a UK homeowner aged 55 or over, call us now on 0800 015 0520 for a no-obligation chat and to get a free guide, or search Saga Equity Release and see how much money you could get.
Join the nation in cinching it and buy your perfect car online. Everything's faff-free, with helpful financing options so you can spread the cost of your new car and part exchange your old one. No wonder Cinch is rated excellent on Trustpilot, with over 20,000 reviews. So with the option to spread the cost, part exchange your old car, and an excellent Trustpilot rating, you can be certain you've absolutely cinched it. Search Cinch and buy your next car today.
I'm sure you'll agree that the footage you're seeing now is pretty shocking. This is Barney. When our field officers found him, he was trapped in this old horse box, covered in sores and his own feces. But even in his state, emaciated and living in appalling conditions, Barney didn't give up. My colleagues remember his bravery. He was calling out, desperate to attract the attention of anyone who could help him. The truth is, Barney's story isn't unique. The horses that we rescue are often hungry and in urgent need of life-saving medical attention. Your donation can help pay to get one of our field officers on the scene in time to save a horse in need, so we can bring them back to health at our centres and rehome them with a caring family. Please, call 0800 472 5244 or go online now and give just £3 a month. We didn't get the chance to find Barney a new, caring home. Despite his perseverance and bravery, he was just too ill. His condition deteriorated, and even after days of nursing and care, sadly, Barney didn't make it. Barney's actions in raising the alarm helped save the lives of 36 horses taken from the same farm. There are thousands of horses just like Barney out there right now who we can save if we act quickly. Please give what you can to help us be there for a horse that needs us. Call today and give your support.
Staying in is the new going out. With BT Broadband at just $26.99 a month on a 24-month contract. Get super fast, super strong, super entertaining fibre for the whole household. Plus a £20 money-back speed guarantee and Norton security. So switch to BT today and make staying in the new going out.
The seaside stays with you. You never forget the joy, the beauty, the power. Oh, those lifeboat volunteers ready to rescue, just like they are today. So I'm leaving them an unforgettable gift. A gift in my will that will help protect the crews of the future. A gift that will cut through any wave and keep the crews safe as they save lives at sea. Wills like mine. And yours. If you pledge a gift too, it will be part of future rescues. Because your name will appear on the side of a lifeboat. So once you've looked after your loved ones, will you protect the lifeboat volunteers too? With a gift in your will to the RNLI?
For your free guide to gifts in wills, call 0300 013 2056 today or search RNLI Wills. Thank you.
Discovery Plus, a whole world of unmissable entertainment. Here are a few hidden gems. Explore the Hidden Gems collection on Discovery Plus.
When we first moved in, it was a perfect place to live.
When uninvited guests
I feel really scared, not knowing why it's here.
outstay their welcome.
It's dark, whatever it is.
It just felt evil.
It's time to cry for help.
Would you like to introduce yourself to us?
Leave this vessel alone. Who was straight to the mirror?
What? Oh my God!
Brand new Help, My House is Haunted, Friday at 10 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops, Houston. Back at the river with Brandy.
After being submerged for more than 3 hours in cold water, a horse named Brandy is losing the battle to survive. She's hypothermic and has suffered some serious injuries.
Jansen looks towards the distressed owners, and a colleague waits anxiously.
After speaking with Houston SPCA vet Dr. Deborah Hand, Brandy's owners are wrestling with a heartbreaking decision.
I mean, I see her trying to get up and stuff, and I know her temperature's low and all that.
She might seem as if she's going to get up. She can really make it. I understand. She shows symptoms like she's waking up and trying to stand up and all that. It's just the adrenaline pumping, the last bit of the stress hormone pumping. You know, she's losing it.
Now go behind
She's
you.
losing it.
Okay. That is a break.
Brandy has suffered enough, and her owners decide that the kindest thing they can do is to let her go peacefully.
An owner passes an item to the vet. He crouches down and attends Brandy, with investigators and resigned owners looking on.
She's sedated.
11:16.
With her mouth covered, the owner nods in acceptance. Jansen wipes a tear.
The horse, by the time we got out here, had been in the water for in excess of 3 hours. Some of its internal organs were starting to shut down, and with the animal's overall condition and everything else that was attributing for the animal, we went ahead and just pulled it up at that point.
Muddy helpers oversee the body. Dr. Devra Jan.
In a situation like this, I do everything possible to rescue the animal from whatever situation it is in. But sometimes the animal undergoes so much damage that it cannot be recuperated. From the medical point of view, if there is no way that the animal can be saved or salvaged, I have to make a hard decision and put the animal to sleep. It hurts me every time when I do that, and I have to make a decision then and there so that the animal undergoes no more suffering.
The owner spent the last few minutes with the animal and let the animal pass peacefully.
The melancholic owner looks around at the investigators. Brandy's eyes slowly close.
Brandy's death is a body blow for everyone involved. But the team is given no time to dwell on the tragedy.
Base to 101, we have a report of horses stranded in the Bear Creek area. Situation is critical. Water rescue is needed.
Okay, we're on.
A horse rescue.
Much of Houston and the surrounding area are still underwater. And in West Harris County, A flooded reservoir has left 8 horses swimming for their lives.
Vehicles are parked by a flooded reservoir.
While the team sets off to locate the horses, stable owner Rosemary Westhour can't help but fear the worst.
One of them has a hip injury, and he got stuck between 2 trees earlier. I got an Arabian mare with a yearling on her side out there. That's the ones I'm worried about because the baby's swimming all the way.
Basically, it's all covered in water. There's tree limbs everywhere, so what you normally see as a road, you can't see because we're 5 feet up where the branches are.
An investigator kayaks.
The horses were spotted 24 hours ago, but since then, there's been no sign of them. They'll need urgent medical attention if they're still alive.
You know, there's snakes. Floodwater carries all sorts of diseases, bacteria, and everything like that. So, anyway, it's something that's very dangerous overall. But in this type of situation, this time of year, the main concern is exhaustion of the horses, and then they'll end up drowning.
The wait seems endless, and as the minutes tick by, the investigators wonder if they'll witness even more tragedy before the day's over.
Wind blows through the branches of the flooded trees.
But just as it seems that the horses will never be found,
I see them coming up the channel now.
It's Barron. Hey, look at my boy.
That's all right. You can do it, buddy.
he's exhausted and extremely stressed. Houston SPCA vet Dr. Barbara Call quickly goes to work.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Feels pretty good to be out of that water, doesn't it? You're gonna make it. Yeah. His heart rate's dropped 20 beats. It's excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I think he's in really good condition. You can't see a rib on him even after all this stress. He's got a few cuts and scratches, none that are really deep. I would give him probably 24 to 36 hours before he's really out of the woods.
One of the horses is finally safe, but progress is slow and nightfall is approaching fast.
Along the road, a traffic queue has formed.
Let's go. We're burning daylight.
Here, hang on. Okay.
If the team can't find the remaining horses soon, the search will have to be called off till tomorrow.
The owners hold hands.
Another night in the water will spell certain death for the horses. The team heads out again. The flooded pasture is more than 70 acres, and the thick foliage prevents a clear view of the search area. But after the tragedy earlier in the day, Jansen is determined not to give up. After more than 2 hours searching, he finds redemption.
What we got there? We got some horses there? Yes, sir. Yep. All right.
Horses wade through the water.
I think we drive. Get behind them and push.
The challenge now is to encourage the herd in the right direction without spooking them.
The boat keeps its distance behind the traveling horses.
The boats work in tandem, cutting off any escape routes and gently shepherding the horses back to dry land.
A lone white horse trudges.
Words of encouragement and buckets of food ensure the horses know which direction to head.
Cassie, come on, girl. Cassie, come on. Come on, Cassie. Just shake it. When they get about 30 feet away from you, start backing up.
There you go, got him. Good work there.
Back right into the pen.
The horses head towards the edge of the water, followed by the boats.
Stop right, yeah, there we go.
Dr. Carl comforts the owner as the horses move to dry land.
Hey, babies, good. Easy. Easy, babe. Easy. Put your arm across it, April. They'll back out. Can't get the cement home. Good job, guys. Thank you. Excellent.
With one final push, all 8 horses are accounted for. Jansen's work is done.
These animals are wiped out. They're just exhausted. We've been doing this for 4 hours, and it's a high stress level for us. But the horse has been standing in this garbage for even longer. But we were successful in getting everything done we need to get done.
2 horse trailers here right now.
For Rosemary and the others, the relief is incredible.
Right? So, I mean, I've never been as worried as I have been with these guys being gone and just knowing that they're safe now and, you know, it's going to be okay from here on. So that's wonderful. And thanks, everybody. I mean, you guys did an awesome job.
A policeman directs traffic to move on. The boat is loaded onto the trailer.
But now there's another concern. One of the horses, a 5-year-old named Sari, is seriously injured, and Dr. Call is concerned that she needs immediate help.
It looks like she tried to swim over a fence, perhaps, and she has a deep laceration into her hock, which is on the back leg, that joint, and it may have gone into the joint, which can cause a lot of bacterial infection.
Yeah.
She's a bit shocky as well, so we're going to get her into the vet, get some emergency fluids going to her, and their vet will go ahead and do the emergency treatment on her back legs as well.
There's no way of knowing how bad the injuries are, but Dr. Call can do no more at the scene. Sari needs to be taken to a veterinary hospital, and fast.
Sari is towed in a black trailer. Case, horse rescue. Status, emergency treatment. Vet, Dr. Josh Zacharias.
After a dramatic rescue, it was discovered that a horse named Sari had suffered an injury to her hind leg.
How much water was she in?
What?
She was up to her back?
Yes. And swimming at some points.
The vet attends the wound.
The wound is vulnerable to infection, and if not treated quickly, could become fatal.
The big thing to do is make sure that it's not into the joint, because if it's into the joint, then it can turn into infected.
That's what she was worried about.
The rest of these can just clean them up and some topical stuff.
While the team goes to work, Julie tries to come to terms with the events of the past 24 hours.
It was hell. Yeah, I did a lot of crying and praying, and she's a pretty special horse.
Sari is a therapy counseling horse who works with addicts and people who have suffered trauma. Julie is grateful to the Houston SPCA for saving her from drowning.
It was wonderful. They just took over. And so they brought in boats, and, you know, they brought in the vet. They brought in people to care for the horses, and so they did a great job. Gonna be all right.
Julie reassuringly strokes Sari.
Blood is drawn, and after an anxious wait, the lab results. It's good news. None of the wounds are infected, and the physical exam confirms Sari's injuries are just superficial.
A vet assistant cleans the wound.
Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness.
After stitching up the wounds, Dr. Zacharias makes sure Sari is fully rehydrated.
A horse would not sit there and drink that much normally, so we fill up their stomach almost to capacity or so, and then it'll move on through.
Red liquid is pumped through a tube via Sari's nostrils.
She should be fine. 2-3 weeks, she'll be fine. The sutures will have to come out, and that'll be the last thing we'll have to worry about for that. If she does fine through the night, she'll be up on full feed by tomorrow evening.
Sari plods with a bandage.
Thanks to the Houston SPCA, Sari's on her way home. She'll be back to work in no time at all.
Sari is transported off. A sign reads Katie Equine Clinic.
Housed within the Houston SPCA building, the Wildlife Rehab and Education Center is one of the busiest in Texas. A dedicated team ensures thousands of animals are treated and returned to the wild every year.
A young nurse plays with a tortoise. A small horned owl stares.
This morning, concerned local resident Alex Townsend has brought in a baby great horned owl for center manager Sharon Schmaltz to take a look at.
Okay, so Mom had two babies?
Mom had two babies, and they created a nest on the gable of the house. And just a couple of days ago, actually, we noticed that he fell, and he's been on the ground a couple of days. He needs to be looked at, because I don't know if he might be sick or something broken, and I hate for him to get more hurt.
Right, okay, well, let's take him out and look at him here. Okay.
The owl is taken out of its crate and clicks its beak.
He's beautiful. Yeah, he is. This is a great horned owl baby. He's about 4 weeks old. The noise you hear is actually his beak clicking together. He's telling us to get away from me, don't hurt me. So it's kind of his threat to us. He's starting to get his little feathers in that are going to be his horns. These guys are the great predators. They eat almost everything. One of their favorite foods are skunks. In fact, they're the only predator of a skunk. So a lot of times we can kind of tell the last meal they had that Mom fed them. But this particular guy is a little thin, and his mouth is a little coloration in his mouth is a little light colored. He's not real robust, not real red in there. It's actually a little sticky too, which means he's a little dehydrated. So if we can get him checked out and get at some kind of a nest and get some assistance from somebody to get him back up high, that's what we're going to try and do.
The owl will be examined at the center, and if all is well, eventually reunited with his mother in the wild.
He's on my next door neighbor's roof.
Animal Cops, Houston.
My dad used to tell me a story. When he was a pilot in the war, he got shot down and taken prisoner. In the camp, it was the most bitter winter, and there was barely anything to eat. He almost died. But then the parcels arrived from the Red Cross, full of food and medical supplies. I think of Dad, seeing those boxes, knowing that people cared. And I think of all those the Red Cross movement have helped since then. Wherever people are vulnerable, you see their emblem. It means protection in the darkest hour, comfort when it's needed most, hope when all seems lost. When I wrote my will, I remembered what the British Red Cross did for Dad. That's why I decided to leave them a gift. Now I know that whatever happens in the world, I'll be there, through that symbol. Will you be there too?
Search Red Cross Wills today to find out more, including how to make or amend your will for free.
At TalkTalk, it pays to switch to full fibre broadband. Get a reward card worth up to £100 with selected full fibre plans. Prices start from just £32 a month for 18 months with a £50 reward card. Switch to our most reliable connection ever. The speeds up to 944 megabits per second, the award-winning Amazon Aero router, and a reward card worth up to £100. Search TalkTalk Full Fibre for deals that make sense. TalkTalk.
Sail through the heart of historic cities and unforgettable scenery with Viking. Unpack once and get closer to iconic landmarks, local life, and cultural treasures. Because when you experience Europe on a Viking longship, you'll spend less time getting there and more time being there. Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
Join Happy Tiger. Try a completely new online bingo game today. It's bingo that'll make your jaw drop, and it's super social. Play for as little as 25p and get your chance to win up to £2,500 every 5 minutes. So what you waiting for? Come join us. Just search for Happy Tiger Bingo. Happy Tiger Bingo. Low stakes, roaring bingo fun.
Family life. It's made of ups and downs, and those little moments. But should the unthinkable happen to you? Life insurance from Legal & General can help look after monthly bills, the roof over their heads, childcare costs, and most importantly, your family. Because no one protects more families in the UK than us. Premiums start from £5 a month and they never rise. Plus there's a £100 gift card after you apply. Legal & General. Ensure life goes on.
Great quality is now even more affordable in the Hillary Spring Sale. Save up to 40% off selected made-to-measure blinds and shutters, and 20% off selected curtains. Your local advisor will take care of all the measuring and fitting. It's all part of our service, and has been for over 50 years. And new for spring, our latest collection of on-trend Roman blinds and curtains. Book your free in-home appointment today. Call 0800 916 1010 or visit hillarys.co.uk. Hillary's Spring Sale now on.
Why do so many people say yes to weight loss with Jane Plan? Let's see.
No guessing, the meals are all calorie controlled.
No more big shops. All my meals are delivered to my door.
No doubt about it. I lost weight.
No brainer. There's nutritionists to talk to and even a behaviour psychologist.
No letdown for me. The food is delicious.
No doubt. I lost weight and it stayed lost.
Say yes to Jane Plan. Save 25% every month.
We're going to find some interesting bits, aren't we?
Angus Ashworth has a knack.
Look at that.
For digging out extraordinary objects.
Oh my word, we've definitely hit treasure.
Angus is the go-to guy.
He'll give them new life.
It was Joan's wish that I sell a collection. Hopefully we'll find some good homes for it all.
And their owners a fresh start.
900.
Wow.
So you'll be taking home £19,551.
I am genuinely gobsmacked. The whole thing's been quite sort of life-changing, I think.
It's a good day, isn't it?
Brand new, The Yorkshire Auction House. Tonight at 9 on Really. And stream previous series now on Discovery+.
Animal Cops, Houston.
Temperatures will be seasonable into the mid-90s. A partly cloudy sky, only a 20% chance of an afternoon or early evening shower or thunderstorm. Nighttime lows will cool off to the mid-70s.
1100 hours, SPCA. Case, Doghouse. Chief Charles Jansen assigned. Support team dispatched.
110 base.
The bad weather has finally stopped. The Houston SPCA investigators can now direct their attention to a serious caseload.
Along the highway in Spots Park.
After receiving reports of dead dogs in a backyard, Chief Investigator Charles Jansen is preparing himself for the worst.
Texas law does allow owners to treat their own animals on a limited basis. However, with this particular individual, these animals have deteriorated and not got any better. So we're forced now to move from an education type response to a law response.
Deputy Christine Kendrick is an Auburn-haired female in her 40s.
The relationship that Precinct 1 has with the SPCA is vital. I mean, they can't do their job without law enforcement, and law enforcement can't do their job without the SPCA, because the SPCA provides the housing and the veterinary care and all of that stuff that's vital to the criminal case.
She steers her white van into a side road.
There are 9 dogs on the property, and they're all in bad shape. Some are unable to walk, and many of them look sick. Time to take action.
Get some catch poles in here, guys. Catch poles now.
SPCA investigator Debbie Michelson has been monitoring the house for months. Her video evidence will form just part of the case against the owner.
There are empty food bowls.
The team needs to secure custody of the dogs. But to do that, they'll need to convince the judge that it's a life or death situation. Michelson's footage reveals some shocking proof of severe neglect.
There's a dead dog in the garage in there.
Amongst rubble in a shed, a black dog's body lies still. A white broken plastic bag is on the ground with a small object inside. Debbie Michelson, who has been filming, looks down solemnly at the object in the bag. It is a small dead puppy.
As we were walking around kind of looking, I found at least one deceased dog in this garage back here, so I want to make sure we get a videotape and some still photos before we pick up everything.
It's definitely a little puppy. It's been dead for a little while.
Price examines the black dog's corpse.
I was just talking to a neighbor who said that he's got photos and stuff of, dead puppies outside the fence where they just throw them over the fence, or dead puppies in the trash can. He said it's a weekly occurrence that something dies over here and they toss it, and we've got 2 more dead today.
On a weekly basis, there's a dead dog over there, and it's just a terrible situation. And it's not the dog's fault. It's neglect on the owners. And we have, all the neighbors have tried to ask, politely, if you need some help, we'll help you. What do you need? But the gentleman just, he refuses our help.
Come around the corner, Charles.
The remaining dogs appear unsocialized and fearful.
A brown dog is caught by a catch pole and put into a crate. Kendrick carries a small beagle, and Price carries a golden puppy.
Oh, there's 3 more right there, guys.
Some of the dogs manage to evade capture. Humane traps are set, and the team will return tomorrow to pick them up.
I think we've been able to catch like 7 out of probably at least 15 or more. It'll alleviate the problem a little bit, but it's not going to solve it.
A puppy huddles in its cage corner. Another dog looks round.
The dogs will be taken to the shelter for emergency care.
Okay, you got 9 dogs total?
Michelson's determined to get justice for the dogs. Deputy Kendrick won't be going with them. She's on her way to join investigator Shauna Sundberg on an urgent rescue call.
Base to 103.
103 base.
We have a report of a house fire in northwest Harris County. Cats have been reported in the wreckage. Address to follow.
Sundberg puts away her radio mic. Case, house fire. Destination, West Houston. Sundberg drives down a residential road and parks by a property shell severely damaged by fire. There are heaps of burnt remains.
She's already gonna make in the house.
And she ran over.
The house is a charred wreck, and it's not clear to Kendrick what exactly caused the blaze. Her priority for now is to ensure the animal's safety.
It's okay. Hey, baby. What you doing? The owner is supposedly, still around from time to time. So if he's interested in the animals, he's got to come to court, or they'll be awarded to the Houston SPCA, where they'll be, treated and taken care of there. These are the lucky animals that are still here on the property. It's my understanding that one dog did perish in the fire. So we're lucky that the rest of them don't have any injuries, that from the fire situation anyway.
All the animals are suffering from smoke inhalation, which could be causing internal damage. They've also been fending for themselves in the aftermath of the fire. Food has clearly been in short supply.
He's a big happy dog. Feed me. Okay. He's hungry. Yeah, exactly. Most of them are.
A cat is placed inside a crate.
Good kitty. Come on.
A black Labrador is lifted and put in a crate.
Sundberg is most concerned about the rumors of a pregnant cat, and after scouring the property, the team finds her.
No. Where do you think you're going, Mama?
She's in the final stages of pregnancy. She's a cute little thing, and she's pretty friendly. It's a good thing that we got her out so she can have her kittens inside the shelter, and I wouldn't be surprised if she has them within the next couple days.
There's no way of knowing how badly the smoke may have affected the unborn kittens. Mom needs to be seen by the vet immediately.
The pregnant cat is driven off in a 4x4 to the SPCA hospital. 1700 hours. Status, emergency evaluation.
Okay.
Take a look at this girl.
Vet Dr. Roberta Westbrook.
So we have a young cat here. She's probably about just a little over a year old. So we're going to take her now into x-ray and see if we can figure out how many kittens she may be having. All right, let's go, kitty.
In the x-ray room, Westbrook examines the cat's results against a light box.
Okay, what I'm looking at here is a picture of our cat on her back. Right away, I can see some fetuses in the uterus, and what I'm going to do to try to determine how many fetuses there are is I think for now it's going to be easiest for me to count skulls. So I can see a skull here, that's one. I can see a skull here, that's two. And I can see another skull. It's superimposed over the intestines, but I see another skull in this area. So right now, I can be sure that there are at least 3 kittens. I can't guarantee that there aren't more.
The effects of smoke and lack of food have the unborn kittens facing a huge battle.
We don't know if it's going to be soon or if it's going to be another week or two, so we want to keep a close watch on her, and hopefully she'll do well.
Days without proper nutrition have taken their toll. If any of the kittens survive, it'll be a miracle.
Environmental Crimes Division. Case, house fire. Kendrick is in the Animal Cruelty Unit.
There was a fire at that property, so we're going to try and check the address and see if it does come back to someone, and see if we can trace down, some more information that way.
She wears glasses and observes her computer monitor as she types on her keyboard. She searches through files and makes a phone call.
There was a fire at that location. Supposedly the owner was passed away. I'm trying to find out some information, if it was related or if there was any suspicious circumstances on the fire.
She puts the phone down.
She's on her way over there now.
She types in information.
I believe that the owner of the animals passed away and that the people that were staying there were not responsible for the animals. I don't think there's any cruelty charges, actually. I just think that this was probably an accident that happened and nobody intentionally harmed these animals. So, I mean, this case is pretty much just dead in the water. There's not much else that we can do with it.
1620 hours. Case, house fire. Result, inconclusive.
There's a dead dog in the garage in there.
Get some catch balls in here, guys.
File update. Case, doghouse. Investigators bring out small puppies and a dog is caught.
It's definitely a little puppy. It's been dead for a little while.
I think we've been able to catch like 7 out of probably at least 15 or more.
Status, medical evaluation. Dr. Westbrook is carrying 2 small puppies, a beige one and a black and white one. They are wrapped in towels and placed on the examination table.
Among the dogs seized from the property are 2 puppies, siblings of the ones found dead at the scene. The first is called Hector.
I think he's very nervous. Maybe he wasn't used to a lot of human contact or handling, so he's a little bit nervous, but he's young enough where he's still in that socialization period. We can get him used to people, get him used to other animals, and we can turn him into a very interactive, playful dog here that'll make somebody a great puppy.
Hector's sister Heidi doesn't seem as strong. Westbrook suspects she might be suffering from internal parasites.
Hi. She's a lot smaller than him. Probably not quite half the size, but she's certainly smaller.
Hector and Heidi play with each other.
A physical exam will confirm Westbrook's suspicions.
Westbrook experiments with test tubes.
We've got some intestinal parasites, some hookworms, which is not uncommon to find in puppies.
She examines parasites with a microscope.
And the good news is that we can get treated today and recheck this fecal in a few weeks, and hopefully they will be clear.
The 2 puppies are snuggled up together amongst their fluffy tails. While Westbrook checks Hector, Heidi is watching patiently.
Prospects for the puppies look promising, but across the hall, an aging collie seized at the same time is in really bad shape.
A thin black and white collie on a red leash is being led. She limps down the corridor into the operating room. Westbrook feels her abdomen.
She's emaciated. She's an older dog, and most significantly, she's got a large tumor on her left rear leg. But it's very common for animals with cancer to become emaciated and to do poorly in a short period of time, and she has all of those signs. She looks very painful.
If Westbrook's prognosis is correct, the kindest course of action will be to humanely euthanize the dog.
Westbrook and her assistant wheel the collie into the X-ray room with the sign Caution Radiation Area. Her X-rays put on the light box.
The news isn't good.
This is where the knee joint should be, but it's totally destroyed by tumor. And normally the kneecap, the patella sits about right here, but because of the effect of the bone tumor and the cancer and the distortion of the bone, the patella is actually way up here, and this cannot be corrected. This is end-stage cancer in this bone.
The cancer is too far gone to be treated, and all the team can do is medicate the dog to alleviate her suffering. For Westbrook, it's hard to deal with.
It does bother me that somebody could look at her every day and think that she's fine and think that she doesn't need medication, that she doesn't need comfort, that she doesn't need some attention. Certainly this didn't just happen overnight, and it's been in this stage for quite some time, probably months. That's where the neglect and the cruelty comes in.
The collie lies stationary on the table.
Houston SPCA investigator Debbie Michelson is still building her case against the owner of the severely neglected dogs. Tomorrow, she'll try to persuade the judge that all the animals should be awarded to the Houston SPCA. If she wins, the animals seized at the property will get a second chance. If she fails, they'll return to their owner and to a life of neglect.
Harris County Courthouse. Case, doghouse. Custody hearing presided by Judge Gorginski. Attended by Kendrick and Michelson. Also present is a plus-sized bearded man whose face is blurred.
Okay, would you state your name for the record?
Investigator Deborah Michelson.
And how are you employed?
I'm a cruelty investigator with the Houston SPCA.
Tell the court briefly how the animals appeared to you to be on that date.
On that day, it was the day we came for the seizure of the animals on the property. A lot of the animals are unsocialized and went under the mobile home. The one dog that was the main concern, which is the larger black and white dog, which I have photos of it from in April walking around fine. That dog could not even stand up. It was very painful, was emaciated through the waist. The rib cage was swollen. There were several other dogs that we were able to catch, which were smaller puppies. Walking around the property, there are several sheds in the back. I went into one shed directly straight back and opened the door, and there was a deceased dog on the floor in that room. There was another deceased dog in the trash can out front.
Now, this particular animal with the bone cancer, did you at one time believe the animal had a broken leg?
When I went there in October, I saw the animal limping. He stated that he knew one of his dogs had a broken leg, and I asked him if he'd taken it to the vet, and he said no, that he just makes his animals comfortable until they die.
I pass the witness.
Sir, did you want to ask her any questions?
No, I think she's not telling the whole story, of course, but...
Okay. You can have a seat. Sit at the table there so you can hear what's going on. Your next witness, sir?
We rest, Your Honor.
Very good. Sir, what would you like to tell me about this case?
Okay, for one thing, I care for my animals. I have very limited funds, and I don't believe in taking them to vets because I can't afford them. If I had a lot of money, I would take them to a vet, but I don't have money. As far as the deaths of the animals, I believe all animals are immortal. They go to heaven, and I don't believe in putting animals to sleep. I think that's cruel. I think that's worse than allowing them to die naturally.
The bearded gentleman is holding white and yellow documents.
Going through this list, as far as here, I don't think they were legally seized because it says a person who commits offense to be intentionally or knowingly tortures or seriously overworks an animal. None of my animals were tortured or seriously overworked, and I believe that my animals were seized unfairly and illegally.
The judge nods.
Having heard the evidence on both sides, Judge Dale Krasinski needs to return his verdict. Michelson's about to find out whether all her work is paid off.
Animal Cops, Houston.
Don't miss Alleluia, starring Jennifer Saunders, Bally Gill, with Derek Jacobi and Judi Dench. Lovely. Alleluia.
It's here, the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Take epic processing power, add Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, only on the UK's best network, and suddenly, anywhere is game. Like here. Or here. Here too? Why not? Okay, now you're just messing with me. And get Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, plus save 288 pounds with unlimited data. The epic Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra on EE.
Aray lakato kaja alawa menagur pedena mjene agorotu galon kama gitu sain ya kuar kasat.
Ayer no tenía comida y la niña estaba mal. Lloró. Estábamos tristes.
Fatun, Leolida, and Monica are caught in the biggest global hunger crisis of the 21st century. Millions of children all over the world are going hungry because of conflict, displacement, and extreme weather. We urgently need your help to fight acute hunger and malnutrition. Please, text FOOD2 to 61144 now to find out how you can give £3 a month. Your £3 a month can help us give hungry families life-saving food and provide malnourished children the treatment they need to recover.
Alay nama ne perdera jokar kuli. Araya nyunu ngajabain nama. Tekadicha.
No child should go hungry, so please text today. Please, text FOOD2 to 61144 now to find out how you can give £3 a month.
I've always put my family first. That's why I've chosen a pure cremation plan. It's a fuss-free, less expensive alternative to a traditional funeral. When I'm gone, I don't want them to worry about money. I want them to celebrate my life in their own way. They could do something that's fun, something that's me. A pure cremation means no fuss. Everything's sorted in advance, and the prepaid plan takes away the stress and cost of organising a traditional funeral. Their fuss-free cremation service is a less expensive option, and you can pay for it all up front.
Pure Cremation provides the UK's best-selling plan. It's paid for in advance with no hidden costs guaranteed. Join the thousands of people choosing Pure Cremation every month, rated excellent on Trustpilot with over 10,000 reviews. Call to request your free guide now on 0800 170 1113 or visit purecremation.tv.
Stratos from Shark. Anti-odor technology transforms bad odors into fresh-smelling air. Anti-hair wrap plus captures and removes all hair types, while CleanSense IQ adjusts power for the mess above and below the surface. Recommended by 9 out of 10 pet owners. Stratos, Shark's most advanced range.
Bonjour tout le monde! I'm going to prepare a chicken, but something really special. Hello, chef.
Learn the art of French living.
That is genius. I just think it's beautiful. Fabulous. I love watching other chefs. Eating good food makes me happy. It's not just sharing the food, it's sharing the moment. And that is the very heart of French life.
And elevate your meals into Michelin-worthy masterpieces.
Do it once and do it properly. Now for the pièce de résistance. Et voilà!
Ooh, wow. Amazing, gorgeous.
Magnifique. Cheers, everyone.
Brand new Michel Roux's Provence Masterclass starts tonight at 9 on Food Network.
Angus hopes to strike gold tonight, scouring homes for treasure to take to the Yorkshire Auction House, new at 9. Then bringing back the memories, reviving battered artefacts with a rich history at the repair shop at 10. And eerie encounters at 11, investigating the haunted Thornhaven Manor in Ghost Adventures on Millie.
Animal Cops, Houston.
At the Harris County Courthouse, Judge Dale Gorczynski has listened to the evidence on both sides. He now needs to decide whether to award all the animals to the Houston SPCA or to allow their owner to take them back. After building a strong case over many months, investigator Debbie Michelson is about to hear the verdict. The decision doesn't take long.
The problem is that the animals are not being well taken care of.
Well, I can be treated now that I know what the deal is.
I'm talking now. Just please listen. They're dying. Of what causes, I don't know, but they're dying. And
can't they die in peace?
Everything I see.
People that love it.
Everything I see is that you are overwhelmed as far as taking care of these animals. And I think that I have to award these animals to the Houston SPCA. That concludes this case. Thank you very much. That's yours too, sir. And you're free to go as soon as you get a copy of your judgment.
It's the result Michelson was hoping for, but the victory is bittersweet.
This case today was very hard to swallow. It was very upsetting to listen to him talk like that. Especially seeing the condition of the one animal that we took out of there and knowing how bad she suffered. So it was very hard. And I'm glad the judge saw it our way.
There are now plans to pursue a criminal case of animal cruelty against the owner. If found guilty, he'll face heavy fines and the prospect of jail time.
We're not done with him, and I can't wait to go criminal with it.
Across the road, the bearded man points towards the camera. SPCA Hospital. Case, house fire.
The pregnant cat rescued from the burnt-down house went into labor during the night. 2 of the kittens didn't make it, but against all the odds, a third has survived. The team has named him Phoenix.
Dr. Cheryl Maguire.
We want to always try to do what we can for these guys, and although sometimes there's not a lot we can do, but we want to try and help them as much as we can. These moms are stray cats usually, or come from a very bad situation where they've never been vaccinated, and they're very susceptible to all kinds of nasty diseases, especially the cat viruses. So we have seen where one kitten out of a litter will survive, and so we don't want to give up on him, but we, we're realistic about it as well. Not much intervention we're going to do at this point. We're going to just let nature take its course. As long as she's comfortable and has milk and is feeding him and he's nursing, hopefully he'll just make it through.
Phoenix, a tiny ginger kitten, is huddled up to its mother's stomach. Maguire outstretches the mother's teat to guide Phoenix to feed. File update on the horse rescue.
The main concern is exhaustion of the horses, and then they'll end up drowning.
Hey, babies, good, easy. She has a deep laceration into her hock, so we're going to get her into the vet, get some emergency fluids going to her, and their vet will go ahead and do the emergency treatment on her back legs as well.
Status: recovering. Seri the horse is on a ranch. A sign reads, "Welcome, friends." She chomps on some green grass.
They were swimming through things with snakes and alligators, and she looked terrified to me. Very wide-eyed, didn't know what was going on, and exhausted. So she was put directly in a stall and just rest and feed and more rest.
After such an ordeal, Seri's owner, Julie Hollingsworth, is glad to have her back on dry land.
She still has cuts here that are healing across her chest, totally covered in long scratches. And I don't know why it has healed so quickly, but I'm grateful. And then the major wound that was about 1.5 inches deep, that was a big injury, but it's healing very well. And as you can see, she's doing very well. I've noticed a change in her. Before, she was a little standoffish. Now she's more easygoing, so things have changed. But her healing overall, I don't think it'll take more than another few months, and she'll be back perfect.
A healthier-looking Seri stands in the sunshine. At the SPCA, the public are visiting the cuddly canines and furry felines.
Back at the Houston SPCA shelter, there have been some incredible developments. In a remarkable twist of fate, the pregnant cat seized from the house fire has seen her small family multiply overnight. The team has named her Dolores, and she's now playing a vital role in the lives of not just one, but 7 tiny kittens.
Maguire strokes Dolores amongst her litter of miniature kittens. Phoenix feebly turns to his left. A tiny dark striped kitten is suckling at Dolores' teat. A fuzzy ginger kitten with a bright pink nose is nestled into a cozy sleep.
Over the past couple of days, we've had several orphan kittens come in that didn't have mothers, and we thought it would be a perfect opportunity to see if Dolores would accept them and they would do well, and they have. They're all nursing really well, and she's accepted all of them just wonderfully. So, and actually I think she's quite happy now with a bigger litter. It's a wonderful story that her one surviving kitten is doing well, and he will in turn do much better with siblings than he would have as a singleton. It's really just a win-win situation for him, the mom, and the other kittens. And so it's just a happy story all the way around. It's just wonderful, really. What a good girl.
Dolores enjoys the affection from Maguire. Full-bodied trees and generously spaced houses are spread over the suburbs.
After hearing about the severely neglected dogs that were seized from the house in West Houston, Augustina Carrero decided to visit the Houston SPCA. And once she spotted the puppy named Heidi, she knew she couldn't leave empty-handed.
This one day I went in and I walked past her and walked past again. Once I had her on my lap and she nuzzled into my arm. That was it. It was a deal. We've been together since.
Heidi has only been with Augustina a few weeks, but her health has already improved dramatically.
She was 2.3 pounds. Now she's close to 10 pounds. So she's doing real well. I think she's adjusting real well, and she likes all the attention. It's like having a child again. And my youngest child is 28, so this is a big adjustment again, but we're doing fine. We really are.
Heidi happily plays in the back garden and chases the camera. Audio description by Deluxe.